First, the agency, CISA. I'm very worried. I mean, you're seeing massive cutbacks. The budget is a 20+% reduction has been proposed. Already about 30% of the employees have been let go. This is an agency that I think was probably understaffed when you consider the breadth of their responsibilities, and the fact that cyber threats aren't going away. They're getting bigger and more sophisticated. And to your point with state and local, it's always the weakest link in the chain that you have to worry about. And CISA's key role of working with small and medium businesses in particular, especially getting out threat information to them. If you're a bigger company, you can afford a lot of that. If you're smaller, you're not so much. So having an agency like CISA actively engaged as a helping hand, not a regulatory agency, it's about,
as a helping hand.
It's a helping hand to do that. And if we don't protect our weakest links, it doesn't matter how good you are at the top, you're going to have some serious problems because you got to protect all parts of that chain there. And so that's where the state and local grants are so important too.
And it's essential, again, conceptually, one way or another, people can debate, but if more is expected, they just need the resources.
I think it's important for my colleagues to hear stories from people who will have those stories, who are listening, who know how CISA has aided in efforts and how it's made a difference in strengthening cyber. But unless my colleagues hear those stories, they're going to be less inclined to support it. And they may be wrapped up in some of the misinformation that's out there about CISA is off its mission, it's not doing work, it's out stifling First Amendment rights. None of us want to stifle First Amendment rights. They don't do that. I'd be the first to get up to do that. But people, my colleagues need to hear from folks who are on this podcast as to the difference that CISA has made and how state and local grant funding is cost effective. You actually end up saving money by investing in this kind of protection. And at a time when we're running record deficits and that are going to increase, we've got to be thinking about being smart. And sometimes that means spending money to be smart and actually bringing down the cost of what would happen with a cyber attack.